Good heavens, Arthur. What are you doing down there?
I lost some money.
Where'd you lose it?
In Piccadilly.
Well, why are you looking for it here?
There's more life here.
All away.
Oh, listen, my good man. Enough of this fooling. I don't know who you are, but if Mr. Snelling comes along and finds you, there'll be an awful row. I don't know why I'm doing this for you, really, except I always feel sorry for a fellow mortal after a binge. I suppose you had a binge?
My head's filling lies if I hadn't.
Well, just get up and make yourself look. Oh, it's
You're very sweet. And very lovely.
You're looking through a Scotch mist. Stand up straight. Take a deep breath. Put your arms over your head. Let your breath out slowly. Drop your arms. How do you feel better?
Worse than better. If ever an angel fell from heaven, it was you.
It's a nice thing to say to a lady you don't know from me.
Oh, no, you've got me wrong.
You save your energy. You've got to do an awful lot of running. If you slip out before they bring the villain into the play, you stand a pretty good chance of losing yourself in the crowd. No, I shouldn't take that. It's too heavy.
I go. Doesn't matter where. Think me the shipmaster gunner. But too late.
So you're a master gunner, eh? Well, there's a law in this country about carrying firearms.
That's okay, Mo. That's okay. Tell Mama the G-men have gotten me. But I can take it, honey. I can take it. Am I tough or am I tough? No, I'm not tough.
My window, my beautiful window, it was.
It looks as though it had its face lifted, mate.
Officer, explain this at once. I am the manager of this emporium. Who broke it at once? Who did it?
Mike.
This man, on his own admission, is a master gunner. Good gracious, man, that is not a bullet hole, that is not.
Quite right. Now, listen, boys. Everything can be satisfactorily explained. I hope.
This man must have skidded his car in here, thought a big-time smash-and-grabber, and this was helping him to get away.
Miss Travers, what does this mean? What are you to this man? What are you?
I'm an angel, fallen from heaven.
Well, now, you better fall into line. You're all going to take a little walk down to Pine Street.
Come on.
Wait me same time tomorrow.
George?
Driving the car without license, driving said car in the shop window, sleeping in bed in said shop window with said car beside said bed.
Steady. Inspector, I'm a picture of innocence and I've been framed.
Hold up your right hand.
Huh?
Yeah, go on, hold up your right hand.
Well, Paul, I don't want to go anywhere.
Well, have you anything to say?
Yes. You ask me questions.
What's your name?
Raw. Smith. S for sleeping in window of said car. N for meeting these gentlemen. I for injustice. T for torturing the prisoner. And H for however.
Answer me. Was that your car?
Yes and no.
What do you mean, yes and no?
Yes, I'll answer you, and no, it wasn't my car.
Can you understand bail for you?
Yeah, rather. Open your desk and get a blue pencil.
What?
Open your desk and get a blue pencil.
Why?
Well, I've got to get in touch with my uncle somehow.
Miss Higgins, now why did I open my desk and look for a blue pencil?
Probably some continuity of thought you know nothing about, Mr. Rawlings.
Didn't I have an appointment with someone? Yes. Where's my nephew?
On page 3, Mr. Rawlings.
Page
Yes? 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 No. The police station on the line. Will you bail him out, Mr. Rawlings?
No, I won't.
I'm sorry Mr. Rawlings can do nothing about the matter.
Sleeping in a shop window. Hasn't he a flat of his own? Oh, well, the deuce is he now? He should have been here half an hour ago.
He's in jail, Mr. Rawlings.
Now, why didn't you do something about it?
But you just told me you didn't want to speak to the police station.
Oh, are you working for me or the police station? The mystery man we're in charge concealed his real identity and gave his name as Smith. Of all the names in the telephone directory, he has to pick Smith.
The police station again, Mr. Rawlings.
Hello, police station. up.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I want to bail him out. Don't you talk. Let me talk. He's my nephew. Pay for what? A window? Hold on a minute. Did you order any windows? No, we didn't. Oh, a broken window. Well, if we buy a window from you, we want a good one.
No, it's Mr. Arthur. You're bailing him out.
Of course I am. I'm going to send you to the south of France. You are going to Peter the Begonias to start the Astoria, my boy, at the bottom like I did. I began life as a page boy.
Oh, but Uncle, I'm a little tall for that.
You are going to begin at one of my hotels as a waiter.
Come again?
What?
Uncle, did I hear you correctly?
I don't know. I wasn't listening. Can't you see I'm busy? What are you all doing here? Get out.
What?
Yes, fella, it's got to be goodbye.
Oh, I am so sorry, sir. Did you get a very long sentence?
I've got to be a waiter.
Well, oh, I didn't understand that, sir. Will you be waiting for very long?
Now, listen, Intelligence. I've got to wait, understand?
Oh, I understand perfectly, sir. Why, my own father had to wait 10 years. But I arrived at last, sir. Oh, he was pleased.
I'll bet he was.
Yes.
Now, where's that dumper?
Oh, here we are, sir.
Now, listen, Aristotle. I've got to go to the south of France.
The south of France, sir? Oh, I've always wanted to go there. Then I'll have to get your beach pajamas and shorts and things. Yes.
Yeah, you know, if you had a few more brains, you'd be half-witted. How can a waiter have a valet, you fathead?
Oh, but I couldn't let you go alone, sir. I mean, after all said and done, I've been handed down in your family for generations, you know.
Oh, that's how I got hold of you.
Yes, they always hand people like me down.
You can't blame them, can you?
What?
Heather, you've given birth to something. It's an idea. You shall come to the south of France with me.
Oh, thank you so much, sir. Well, if that's the case, could I just pop out for half an hour and go and buy some things for myself?
Sure. What do you want?
Well, I'd very much like a Panama hat.
Panama hat?
Yes, because my head's very susceptible to the sun, you know.
Oh, you must have spent a lot of time in the sun.
Oh, I have, sir, yes.
Heather, what are my assets?
Assets?
Yeah.
Well, general physique, manly beauty, and good health, sir.
Same to you, and I only hope she thinks so, too.
Yes, I hope so, sir.
You haven't seen her, Heather.
No.
She's marvelous. She's wonderful. She's a dream.
Oh, I'm so glad.
And I'm a little worm beneath her tiny feet.
I'm very sorry to hear that, sir.
But, Heather, the worm will turn.
Tell me as a matter of interest. Besides breaking windows, what do you do for a living?
At the moment, I'm half-free and job-free.
Don't tell me you're out of work, too.
Why, have you been fired?
Oh, no. They said they didn't want me. And as I'm not the type of girl who stays where she's not wanted, Frances doesn't work there anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Now I am worried.
But you mustn't let the cat down.
Let's drown our sorrows in this den of sin.
Let's.
Would you like to take the wrong turning with me?
Yes.
Hello, what's this? Grand lottery. The entire proceeds will be given to Lady Bonelli's great charity appeal to supply you, who natives, with straw skirts. Oh, we must have a basin of this. There you are, 333. I'll bet you a kiss that's a lucky number.
Oh, a dangerous bet, my pretty sir.
What kind of a pin do you wield, Miss
Travers. Fair to medium, Mr.
Rawlings?
Rawlings.
Well, we'll see what sort of a score you can knock up.
All right.
I say, you didn't get into trouble because of my Sleeping Beauty act, did you?
Oh, no, don't be silly. I told Mr. Snelling he looked like a drunk jellyfish. He must have had all the mirrors in his house taken out because he didn't think he did. Why aren't you working?
Oh, I don't work.
What do? Sit outside a tube station with a hat or something? I rather despise the type of person who does nothing at all.
Oh, he smiled bravely in the face of premature defeat.
I think everyone ought to do something, no matter what it is.
Well, what are you going to do now?
I shall probably spend all my worldly possessions on one glamorous, hectic, glorious weekend in Margate. In a little furnished bed sit with ancient seas. I shall close my eyes and pretend I'm in the sunny Riviera with lots of expensive little dogs and their favorite palm trees. Oh, 1850!
The lady wins the cigar.
I don't smoke.
Aha, what the butler saw.
Aha, what little Frances saw. To know or not to know, that is the question.
Mr. Sandu, give this lady 6 pennies of no, and better make it good no.
Oh, indeed, Mr. Rawlings. You don't know me well enough to hear all.
Roll up, ladies and gentlemen. Roll up, only a few more tickets left, ladies and gentlemen.
And I predict an ocean voyage. I predict children. I predict marriage.
I hope hope you're predicting in the wrong order.
Do you want to be a girl guide and do a good turn?
Yes, sir.
Put that in one of your draw envelopes and present it to ticket number 333.
Lucky numbers.
Oh, you've seen a friend.
Well, at the present, how is your future?
My future just fine.
Hold up, ladies and gentlemen. Here are your... Now watch this one. Here we have number 333.
Did you hear what I heard? 333. My ticket.
Number 333. 333.
I had 333.
In that case, lady, you're the one that won 2 weeks free holiday at the Hotel Astoria, a piece of the Begonia, near Nice. Nice. Near Nice. Railway tickets to be collected at Cook. Thank you. How nice to be near Nice.
2 weeks holiday free in the south of France. Now I shall see the little dogs and their favorite palm trees. Yes?
Is Miss Travers in?
Who's there?
The official debt collector.
Oh, everybody's looking.
I'll fix that. Isn't it grand to hold someone's hand and walk with your head in the air, living without a care? What does it matter if people stare? Swing along with me and we will sing a song like birdies on the wing. Everything as it flings in springtime smile. Just give a tonic to your dial. Let's be harmonic for a while, and you'll be like a king. Sway to any tune you hear them play, then very soon you'll get the swing and know what happiness can bring. You find that every little thing seems to go with a swing.
Mr. Snelling.
Miss Travers, what does this mean? What does it?
This means I'm very happy.
Then you will kindly collect the rest of your belongings as quickly as possible and not let your happiness disorganize the store. You will kindly.
Mr. Snelling, do you have a picture of your feet?
No, never.
Exactly. Have them sent to the Hotel Astoria, Peter Le Begonia.
What?
Mr. Snelling, when you were a little boy, did you ever like toffee apples and sweet cakes of any kind?
No.
Exactly. It's what I thought. It's gone sour. And there's no need for you to be like that. You could be so nice. So very, very nice.
Miss Travers, collect your things and go you do.
I told you to send them to the south of France.
You're really going to the south of France?
Yes, I'm going to the south of France for pleasure. Not pleasure.
Yes,
No,
pleasure.
don't interrupt me. I've got an idea coming on. Once upon a time, there was a little girl who wanted to go to the south of France. But alas, she had nothing to wear. Suddenly, she thought of a nice, kind, blue-eyed gentleman with a little mustache. Oh, Mr. Snelling, here's a proposition that a man with a business instinct like yours must appreciate. I'm going to the south of France, and you're going to lend me some dresses to wear. I promise to get more orders for your dresses there than you could get here in a month of sunshine. Oh, Mr. Snelling, please.
But how are you going to the south of France? How are you?
First class ticket there and back. Look.
And you expect me to trust you with my dresses?
Well, you could send a sales lady along with me. Oh, it was a lucky day for you, Silly Willy, when I blew into your life.
That is most irregular, that is.
So most of your customers irregular. Couldn't Miss Trumps go with me?
Miss Trumps? Ah, that's different. I could do that.
Miss Trumps. Miss Trumps. Miss Snelling, watch. Yes, Mr. Snelling. Go on, tell her.
Miss Trumps, how would you like to go to the south of France?
Mr. Snelling.
The idea is, how would you like to go to the south of France with Miss Travers and make some connections there? How would you?
Oh, I should love to. Good, that's settled. Time and tide wait for no girl. Show me your latest model.
Yes, your latest model.
What sort of waiter's clothes did you want, sir?
Unshrinkable, unspottable, and very French. You know, full of the, comme ci, comme ça.
Ah. This is our late supper outfit?
Yeah, but there's something missing here. Now, where's this bit of shirt that goes over the right arm?
Oh, you mean the napkin?
Now, listen, where do you think I'm going to work? In a baby's home?
No, sir, no. The serviette.
Well, where is it?
That comes along separately, sir.
All right, now, I want a little brush that you brush away the crumbs with.
Oh, the hotel supply, that.
Oh. Well, give me a pound of crumbs. And I want a shirt basket. And I want a ballot basket. And I want a porter's outfit. And I want a manager's suit. And I want a general manager's suit. And I want a managing director's suit.
What type, sir?
Any type.
Excuse me, sir, but did you want this for musical comedy? Musical comedy.
This is drama. Deep drama. I've got to work.
We're full of ecstasy, for we expect to see someone terribly distinguished.
Can she be English?
We don't know. She might be Norwegian.
Or come from the region of New York or San Francisco?
Archie, Fred, don't be funny. They haven't the money.
For Russian. What about a Prussian?
For a moment, Papa, that she's heard the first call.
Oh, that would be going too far. Here they are. Let us give her a welcome to
It's well to arrive at a foreign hotel.
Are you well, mademoiselle?
I've a hunch there'll be something tried for me for lunch.
Déjeuner, step this way.
I'll go straight to my room.
Play, silly side.
Give me my key. Let me go up alone. I don't want to be shown. Just a first, have a first to be left on my own. You think 24 hours ago back in London, it was dreary and dull and no sun in the sky. And at last here am I, so happy and free, by the edge of the blue Mediterranean
Oh, what do you think you come here for? A rescue?
Oh, I wasn't asleep. I was just trying to memorize the room numbers.
No. What do you think you do? Dress for a wedding?
Well, I'm living in hope.
From now you learn your position in the hotel, and you wear the clothes I give you. Take off that coat, that collar, that tie, and take off the trousers.
With all those people looking?
No, never mind about them. Now, I'm sure I'm not going to like you. You go down to the service room and look after the orders.
What orders?
The orders that people give you.
And another one down there looked at me through his fingers like that. Did he have something to hide? Oh, perhaps he had. He was a film producer. A film producer? Yes, you know, a man who takes unknown girls and makes them.
Yes, who is it? What is it?
Your breakfast, sir.
My breakfast? But I never ordered any. I couldn't eat all that. I mean, I'm dieting.
Shut up, you fool. It's me.
Well, it's Mr. Arthur. Let me take those, sir.
Don't touch, don't touch. You're not a member of the union.
But it's my place, sir.
And don't call me sir. I'm a waiter. You're the sir in this family.
Am I, sir? Well, I must say you've undergone the most complete transformorphosis I've ever seen. Yes.
Here, did you find the number?
Well, Miss Travers, she's in the room below, sir.
Underneath here? Go and get a dozen. Get 2 dozen.
2 dozen. Hadn't I better get 3 dozen?
Yes, get 4 dozen.
4. Excuse me, sir. 4 dozen what? Eggs?
Now, how can I send eggs to the girl I love?
No.
A nice bit of film material arrived today, Mr. Trelawney.
Oh, no, not really. That's very interesting. Would she make a heroine for my next picture?
The picture you were going to do last Wednesday, or the one you thought of yesterday?
Oh, no, rather, no. But I got a much better idea this morning.
Yeah?
Were you going to ring Madam?
No.
Oh. Well, so I brought you the bacon and eggs to tell you that if you had ordered bacon and eggs, I would have been the waiter who brought you the bacon and eggs.
I don't want bacon and eggs. I don't like eggs. My father once owned a pig farm, so...
When he fed the pigs, he kept his head up so they could tell the difference between he and the pig. I know that one.
No. No, don't tell me. Let me guess. It's Arthur Rawlings.
Yeah, the bacon and egg man. See what I mean?
Oh, what are you doing here, a waiter?
It's a long story, madam. My parents were poor but honest. They lived in a little tumble-down shack on the outskirts of the village of Little Bird, and I was their only registered son. When one day I went out into the hard, cruel, wicked world.
But a waiter in this hotel?
May I continue, madam? Do you remember what you said to me when we were in the fun fair? You told me that you could never really love a man who didn't do some spot of work.
Did I put it as strongly as all that?
Much stronger. So what could I do? Revile, reproach, and reject it. I took a job. The job of waiting on the girl I adore.
Oh! Where did these come from?
Admirer?
An admirer? Have I an admirer? What's he like?
Oh, fine, strapping young fella.
What sort of a face has he got?
Beautiful. Madame? You're demoted. Give him the shoes to clean.
Shoes? Oh. Oh, I see, sir. You have bought a lot.
This is where a gentleman of leisure fills in some of his spare time.
But you're not going to try them all on, are you, sir?
Oh, you're going to clean them.
Yes. What?
Hello. I hope I haven't got the wrong room.
Oh, the wrong idea.
No, rather not. My name's Trelawney. Richard Trelawney.
Right shoe. Wrong shoe. Boot. Right shoe. Right shoe. Left shoe. Feather, have I forgotten anything?
No, sir. Oh, only to chalk the numbers of the rooms on the soles.
Oh, tell me. Does your mother know you're out making this film tonight?
Yes, rather. She's one of the principal shareholders.
Well, happy dividends.
Yeah. What? Yeah, but... Oh.
One right. One left. One right. One left. One right. One left. One right. Here, I've got no more left left.
Oh, well, I've got one left, sir.
Now look here, intelligence, that's not left, that's right.
But if I put it down here, it'll be left.
Yes, that's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the very few times in my life when I've been at a loss for words.
That's all very well. But what about my reputation?
Please. Ah! Smith! Smith, were you responsible for the shoe cleaning last night?
Yes, sir.
Good, you're sacked.
Please! Give the boy a chance. He doesn't mean any harm. Much. He's very brilliant, really. He has a lot of ideas that benefit this hotel. He was only saying to me yesterday, Miss Travers, he said, I can guarantee to get everybody to leave the Esplanade and come over here to live, he said, if I only get the chance, he said. But I never get the chance, says he. He's just a little violet. Oh, give him a chance, Mr. Manager.
Very well, Miss Travers. For your sake, I will.
Good.
Now listen, Smith, you're re-engaged, but you're demoted.
Yes, sir.
They're going to respect him here. I've made up his mind. Supposing I could get everyone to leave the Hotel Esplanade and come over here to office. How can I empty the Esplanade?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Oh, yes, the lady's expecting these. She says you're to take them down to Miss Trump's in 140 and say they came from Mr. Feather in 340.
Yes, sir.
Alley V.
Mr. Feather?
Yes, that's right.
And Miss Trump.
Yes. Are you? Won't you come in?
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Did you want to see me?
Me? Oh, no. Well, I mean, I'm always pleased to see anyone. Yes.
Just fancy. I've been walking about your hotel all this time and didn't know anyone was feeling as you do.
Oh, I'm feeling all right, thank you, yes.
And this beautiful bouquet.
Yes, it is nice, isn't it? Very expensive. When is the wedding?
Mr. Feather. Really, I believe I'm blushing.
Mademoiselle will take the special Esplanade déjeuner.
Mademoiselle will?
Mademoiselle is not a resident here.
Mademoiselle does not live here. Mademoiselle resides at the Astoria, but Mademoiselle desires a change.
I hope that Mademoiselle will find it a happy change at the Esplanade.
If I've come here to clear the air, I hope there's going to be a great change.
Bien, Mademoiselle.
beautiful hotel, this.
Oh, quite.
You'd never believe that this place is so terribly smart.
I beg your pardon. Believe what?
Oh, haven't you heard about the...
About what?
Oh, dear. Have I said something I shouldn't? Forgive me. Perhaps I'm wrong. I'm not wrong. Is there something peculiar about this food?
Peculiar.
Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it. Just my imagination.
Had you ever heard anything about the, here?
I haven't. Now you come to mention it, yes.
Funny, I never noticed it before, but there is a decided...
Mademoiselle, please, I beg of you. Tell me what I can do if Mademoiselle is not satisfied.
Oh, it's nothing. I'm afraid I let my imagination run away with my senses. I thought there was a... Pay no attention to me.
The lady's right, and I can't see why she is being so polite about it. The place, obviously, and the food, too.
I'm terribly sorry if I'm influencing anyone here. I'm afraid I shall have to finish my lunch at the Astoria.
I'll go to the Astoria, too.
I can't see anything wrong with the food. I'm enjoying it.
Nonsense, Ronald. We can't be the only people, right? Astoria.
Astoria?
Astoria.
Astoria?
Astoria.
Astoria. Astoria.
Astoria! Now, please, my dear sir, we have no more rooms left. We're to be full up. I suggest you try the Esplanade.
But I've already had my baggage sent on here. I wouldn't go back to the Esplanade if it were the last place in the south of France. But there must be a room here somewhere.
I'm sorry, sir, no rooms whatsoever.
You've got a kind face. I know you'll find us some room.
Rooms, certainly, any rooms you like. First floor, second floor, roof garden, bargain
But
basement.
I thought you said that there weren't any rooms.
Only doubles.
But that's what I want, to double.
Go on, bragging. Now, ladies, what can I do for you?
Waiter.
And that's the top of the desk.
Thank you. So you really think you're someone?
I was born to be a big gun. I've been fired so often. But really, when one fills the hotel, one expects one's talent to be recognized.
Oh, you fill the hotel.
Well, eventually, my dear Watson, once the Rawlings makes up his mind, there's no he can't do.
Are you trying to tell me how good you are?
Not at all. I think the point is obvious. You say to the manager, Smith has an idea how to fill the hotel, and you leave it at that. Smith is the poor mutt who has to think out the idea. You must excuse me, I'm a very busy man.
Oh, you really must excuse me, too. I'm such a busy woman. Well, hello, Mr. Trelawney.
Hello.
You haven't forgotten our dinner date for tonight, have you?
No, rather not, no. What dinner date?
Oh, Mr. Trelawney. After all the beautiful, sweet things you said to me last night. Oh, Mr. Trelawney.
Call me Richard.
May I?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yes, sir. Will you have vin ordinaire, vin extraordinaire, or vin?
I think he's an impressive waiter, Richard. Tell him to serve the coffee immediately.
Certainly, madam. Pull this.
What?
Now, we have coffee 4pence a cup and coffee 6pence a cup. But good coffee.
Who's there? You can't come in here. Go away.
Didn't Madam ring for breakfast?
I certainly didn't ring for you.
Madam should specify her waiters if she has favorites. Which waiter would Madam prefer in the morning?
How you dare to come here after your disgraceful behavior last night, I don't know.
And what is the meaning of this?
Miss Travers was complaining about her coughing, and I was sampling it for her. Yes.
Well, perhaps it's just as well you're both here. I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Miss Travers, I shall need your room tomorrow morning.
But I still have a few more days left on my ticket.
I'm afraid the tickets are no good any longer.
Who says so?
I say so, and what is more, you can pack your things right away. You're fired.
That's just where you're mistaken. You can't fire me, and you know why.
Yes, you're going to say because this hotel is owned by your uncle.
So it is.
You've got a rude awakening coming to you.
You've got a positively disgusting one coming to you. You're fired.
Oh, how terrible. And who fires me?
I do. My uncle does.
Is this your uncle's signature?
Yeah?
Well, just listen. Owing to repeated bad business, I am selling the Astoria. Yours truly, A.J. Rawlings. And furthermore, I hear he's bought the Esplanade.
Here. But I've just emptied the Esplanade and filled this hotel.
For which my new employers thank you very much.
Oh, baby. If I sell it, they'd censor it. Did you say anything?
No?
Don't you want to say anything?
No, I want to remain a lady.
A lot of weather we're having lately.
Yes, it wouldn't surprise me if it rained good books any minute. Of all the aggravating, nasty people I know.
But you said that 3 scenes ago. We're nearly at the end of the play now.
You mean we've come to the part where the villain is unmasked and stands with a powered whip?
No, the part where the curtain falls and the two lovers in a tight embrace.
Oh, no.
My mistake. We're still in Act 2. I suppose you realize that we've filled the wrong hotel. There's only one thing to do. We've got to empty it again.
You mean you've got to empty it? Leave me out of this.
Listen, Frances, listen. We've got a tomb. My grandmother was buried there, my great-grandmother, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and his father. It's a family tomb. Would you like to book a reservation? Oh, I've been carrying this around for days, trying to pluck a courage to say, would you, will you? Oh, Frances, I know it's only a little ring, but if ever you're in trouble, rub it. Nothing will happen, but it keeps it nice and bright. Frances? Frances, but you're not dressed. Well, what do you think of that?
Imagine me trying to help him. Do you realize the man who's been acting as our waiter for the past week practically owns the hotel? You mean him? It. You'd better start packing, Trumpet. We're going. Going where? Joyride's over, and this is where we get off.
Ah, feather love's wonderful. You can't eat, you can't drink, you can't sleep, you don't want to play golf. All you want to do is bask in the sunshine and... Hello, is that the fish market? Do you sell scraps? Good. I want 2,000. What? No, this is not the zoo. No, deliver them at once to the back entrance of the Hotel Astoria and wait there till I come for them. And don't deliver them to anyone unless they give you the password. What? Of course I'll give you the password. It's round and round and round. Oh, wait a minute. They've got to be alive. Feather, you know anything about fish?
Yes, well, as far as I know, sir, you split them down the middle.
No, not dead fish, live fish. I just bought 2,000 sprats.
Oh, they're frightfully indigestible, sir.
I'm not going to eat them, I'm going to use them. Feather, you're about to see an invasion of sprats.
I still don't know what you're doing, sir. Are you starting an aquarium?
Listen, vacant apartment, your lips move, but you say nothing. Come on, let's get a move on.
Oh, look, sir, we've nearly missed one. Poor little thing.
There are fishes in your bar.
Fish! 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 The whole place is teeming with fish. I tried to take a shower bath, but it wouldn't work. So I unscrewed this. And what happened? Fish!
I asked for a strawberry ice. I expect an ice cream made with strawberries, not with fish.
If you think I'm going to stay here another day,
I think
out this morning.
Don't you understand what I'm doing? I'm making good for you. I'm emptying this hotel and filling the Esplanade.
I hope your uncle will be very proud of you.
Oh, so you're going to leave me flat with the fishes?
The fishes don't object.
I'm afraid you won't get very far, young lady. That is, unless you agree to become the wife of the complete angler.
Well, I could always use you as worm bait.
Oh, no. There you are. The manager wants to see you.
I had an idea he would.
Ah, Smith,
Pardon me if I ignore you.
would it be very rude to ask you what in the name of goodness all this means?
It would, but go ahead. Hello? Is that the police station? Oh, this is the manager's office of the Hotel Astoria. Here, there's the Miss Frances Travers. Small, blonde, and pretty. Very pretty. Oh, boy, is she pretty. She's carrying a blue suitcase and will be at the railway station in 5 minutes' time. Arrest her. Thank you.
Look here,
There's no good complaining. I've fired already.
You blundering fool, you know what you've done?
Yes, you're going to have an empty hotel. Aren't you all leaving? Am I rejoicing or am I rejoicing?
Read that.
Oh.
Oh, I say, oh, boy, what a situation for my film. Waiter dashes out of manager's office and knocks down well-known producer carrying a sprat.
I must put you on the concert. Listen, old man, I'm sorry for all the things I've said that I shouldn't have said and all the things I did that I shouldn't have done. But you're the only man in the world who can help me. If you will help me, if you can. Where are your cameramen?
My cameramen, old boy. I expect right in the bar.
Well, get them out of the bar. Line them up here in front of the entrance hall. No, there's no time to lose. It doesn't matter if you haven't any film in the camera. Just pretend you're filming.
Well, that'll be fine, because I haven't bought any film.
Oh, what a genius.
Come on now, put something into it. That's fine. Advance there. Stay where you are. Get over there. Come back over here. Get ready now. You're doing fine. You look terrible. Action! Hooray! Cut!
Ladies and gentlemen, be calm, be calm. There's nothing to worry about. The fishes will all be cleared away in 1 hour. What you have just enacted is a scene from that famous producer, Mr. Richard Rawlings' film. Yes, we have no pajamas.
Am I to understand that we've all been filmed in this hotel?
Yes, sir. Your face and the face of your charming little niece will be shown on all the screens throughout the universe. Till all its films of the eyes, ears, nose, and mouth of the world.
Too late, Jerry. It's in the bag.
How much do you want for it?
What?
I'll buy it from you.
What, the film?
I can give you £500 for the film that you've taken in this hotel today. Wait. I'll make it 600. 1 moment. I'll raise it to 700. Hold it. Was I?
Yes, darling, you were.
800.
I've been offered £800 for one piece of this beautiful film in which you and your charming nieces, and they are charming, have figured so prominently. Are you going to let this gentleman buy up a record of your holidays?
900.
Oh, what a beautiful chorus. What music to my ears. And what a situation, my friend Mr. Trawley would say. 4 men buy up one film. Why, it's an amalgamation. But what are we going to do with the film?
Destroy it. Throw it in the sea. Expose it. Quarter it.
First about this money. In order to show you how above board, how appreciative, and how indisputably we are the finest hotel in the south of France, the management intend to use this money for your entire benefit. For the next 8 days, 4 9 to 36, 7 days, you are to be the guest of the management. Now, in regard to the Trelawney film, the gentleman on my left is destroyed. The gentleman on my right is quartered. I am going to satisfy all customers. Fire purifies all sin. Burn the cameras when the film's in them. Forward!
My masterpiece. My epic. Oh, my epic. Oh,
Uncle, I'm so glad you're here.
well, I'm not.
Well, I'll be glad when you are.
What's the matter with you? I am here. Look what's happening there.
Guy folks stay with a French accent.
What?
Office coming to the uncle. Quite all right. I am the gentleman who telephoned about this young lady. Miss Travers, I'm surprised. A nice little girl like you. Follow me to the office.
Before I have everyone here sent away to a madhouse, will somebody tell me what is happening?
Certainly, Uncle. I downed and bagged him because he was working against your interests. You see, Francis filled this hotel and I emptied it, which was wrong. So I filled it again. Francis emptied the other hotel, and he thought we'd emptied the wrong hotel, but we hadn't. We'd filled the right one. You see what I mean?
No, I don't see what you mean. You empty this, you fill that, and you fill that, and empty this. What is it, a bottle party?
Skip it. Now, in regard to this young lady, I had her arrested because she has a ring of mine in her handbag.
So it's just a little ring. Not very much. If ever you're in trouble, rub it. Nothing will happen. Except you'll probably be arrested and thrown to jail for something you haven't done.
She loves me dearly. If you tell me that that is your engagement ring and I gave it to you as such, I have no charge. But if you insist that it is not your engagement ring, then I have no alternative, Miss Proud Beal-Face.
Here, hold that. I don't know if I'm particularly weak-brained, but have you understood one word he said? No, I thought you wouldn't.
It all looked very fishy to me. I think we take Mademoiselle to the station and investigate, huh?
Wait a minute. Uncle, you're not going to stand by and let them take away a poor defenseless girl and put a stigma on her name.
Certainly not. Take the stigma off her name immediately. What are you doing here, anyway? Well, the car's never done more than 30 miles an hour since we had her. About turn. Detour. You know, I'm going to like you.
I know I'm going to like you.
Good. Here, hold this a minute.
Uncle, I love her. I want to marry her.
You want to marry her to who?
I want to marry her to me.
You can't do that. You're not a parson. Wait a minute. Where can I find a parson? Oh!
All right, sir. Miss Frances consented.
Well, of course she has. You're here to marry her.
Yes.
Here, your collar's slipped.
Oh, thanks very much.
You want 7 and 6. Here it is, and do it immediately.
What?
Oh, there's no hurry.
Yes, there is.
Something we ought to say.
This is the end.
That's it.
This
This is the